So there was just another path that I wanted to take.
Darling.
Okay. Right, so with people, or rather, you have two options, right? Pursue it, wait it out. Let's just leave it. Let's just walk away. Now, no one chooses this option, and this was the sort of narrative balance that we talked about. No one chooses this option because, well, it's just not very appealing, is it?
Yeah.
In most games, oh, my nose is full. In most games, you just leave, and then that's the end of that. You didn't do the quest failed, and you should have, you can maybe come back and just continue the quest. There's no real choice. The choice is, am I going to continue or not? But here,
Content or no content?
yeah, content or no content. So we're just going to leave it. Yeah, Cormo wants to talk to him, and you'll see what we meant by that. The game sort of tries to disagree with you whenever it can. So first of all, if you confront Dunlin, then Cormo's like, oh, you got walked over, even though you were aggressive. Maybe you should have been more understanding. If you're understanding, this is true for the demo. There is a way to finish this conversation with Dunlin liking you, for example. There is a way, but even in the demo. So if you are more understanding, then Cormo's like, oh, you shouldn't have even told him anything. And if you don't tell him anything, then Cormo's like, oh, you should have said something. But in all of these, you can convince Cormo that you did the right choice. Even in the one we're going to do now, I'm not sure I'm going to succeed. It's been a while. So let's just leave it, and this will lead to completely new content.
Of course. I understand. Of course I do.
It's so sad.
It's over.
It's over.
Look at that. Turning back. Just like that.
Right. Completely new scene.
I forgot about this.
You did? You surprised?
Yeah.
You surprised to see it?
I am, because there is another opener here, and he's like, no, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. There's a couple of, like, each of these reflections. I know they all have the same art. They are going to have differing art, but they are different scenes. They all have about like two branches through them as well. So you not only have 3 reflection scenes, each of them has 2 paths through and at least 2 endings. Right. So there's Cormo is now criticizing us for sort of leaving. And what can we say here? There's no need to tell him, right? I definitely have had those thoughts before. Or he wouldn't believe it, or there's no need to tell him. So what happens if we decide, there's no need to tell him sort of an excuse for, avoiding conflict?
Dunlin doesn't need to know. He wouldn't believe it. It wasn't him. I've heard these all before. I know what it is.
Sorry about the email.
You're scared. Now you're scared. What of? Dunlin's wrath. His feelings. You care more about Dunlin than yourself. And me.
Right. So that's Cormo's opinion, actual opinion about avoiding conflict with Dunlin. Why should we avoid, conflict? Do we really care about the other person more, than ourselves? Are we doing a disservice, to our own person? Definitely, I do feel like that sometimes. So to talk would signal weakness. I saved you from humiliation. It's a calculated decision. I think if we say that to talk would signal weakness, we can convince him that it's the right choice, but we're not going to do that. We say it's a calculated decision. I thought this through.
Scared to do the unpleasant, the necessary, to do what is needed. I loathe you. That face of yours, those eyes, apprehensive, frozen, endlessly calculating, a grass eater, a coward.
I don't care. Are we clicking that?
You're not brave. I'm brave. I'm not scared, you hear me? I'm a lion. A lion. A lion.
Right. So this is one of those moments where you really, really disagree with Cormo in the game.
And
and
you
it-
can come up, so you can come back from that screen under certain circumstances. Like
Yeah.
you can change your mind
can
and
change
be
your
like,
mind,
okay,
yeah.
actually, you know what? I will talk to Dunlin, and you can come back from the introspection into the Dunlin conversation
Yeah.
and actually try to confront Dunlin. Actually,
Yeah.